2 minor 7, D minor 7, key of C. 4 notes materia, ascending and descending. Start by ascending 4 notes. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note D, 1. D E F G, D upward 2 1 2, D E F B, D upward 2 1 6. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note D, 2. D E A B, D upward 2 5 2. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note D, 3. D E C C sharp, D upward 2 8 1. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note D, 4. D G A B, D upward 5 2 2. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note D, 5. D G C C sharp, D upward 5 5 1. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note D, 6. D B C C sharp, D upward 9 1 1. Starting note D summary. Each has a variant. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note F, 1. F G A B, F upward 2 2 2, F G A E, F upward 2 2 7. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note F, 2. F G C C sharp, F upward 2 5 1, F G C E, F upward 2 5 4. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note F, 3. F G D E, F upward 2 7 2. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note F, 4. F B C C sharp, F upward 6 1 1, F B C E, F upward 6 1 4. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note F, 5. F B D E, F upward 6 3 2. Starting note F summary. Each has a variant. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note A, 1. A B C C sharp, A upward 2 1 1, A B C E, A upward 2 1 4, A B C G, A upward 2 1 7. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note A, 2. A B D E, A upward 2 3 2, A B D G, A upward 2 3 5. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note A, 3. A B F G, A upward 2 6 2. D minor 7 add C sharp, starting note A, 4. A E F G, A upward 7 1 2. Starting note A summary. Each has a variant. Ｄm7 add C sharp, starting note C, 1. C sharp D, C upward 112, C sharp DG, C upward 115, C sharp DB, C upward 119. Ｄm7 add C sharp, starting note C, 2. C F G, C upward 412, C F B, C upward 416. Ｄm7 add C sharp, starting note C, 3. C A B, C upward 452. Ｄm7 add C sharp, starting note C, 4. C G A B, C upward 722. Starting note C summary. Each has a variant. Next, descending 4 notes. Ｄm7 add D flat, starting note D, 1. D flat CB, D downward 111, D flat CG, D downward 115, D flat CE, D downward 118. Ｄm7 add D flat, starting note D, 2. DBAG, D downward 322, DBAE, D downward 325. Ｄm7 add D flat, starting note D, 3. DBFE, D downward 361. Dm7 add D flat, starting note D, 4. DGFE, D downward 721. Starting note D summary. Each has a variant. Ｄm7 add D flat, starting note C, 1. CBAG, C downward 122, CBAE, C downward 125. Ｄm7 add flat, starting note C, 2. CBFE, C downward 161. Dm7 add D flat, starting note C, 3. CBDD flat, C downward 191. Dm7 add D flat, starting note C, 4. CGFE, C downward 521. Dm7 add D flat, starting note C, 5. CGDD flat, C downward 551. Dm7 add D flat, starting note C, 6. CEDD flat, C downward 821. Starting note C summary. Each has a variant. Ｄm7 add D flat, starting note A, 1. AGFE, A downward 221, AGFB, A downward 226. Dm7 add flat, starting note A, 2. AGDD flat, A downward 251, AGDB, A downward 253. Dm7 add D flat, starting note A, 3. A G C B, A downward 271. Ｄm7 add D flat, starting note A, 4. AED D flat, A downward 521, AED B, A downward 523. Ｄm7 add D flat, starting note A, 5. AEC B, A downward 541. Starting note A summary. Each has a variant. Ｄm7 add D flat, starting note F, 1. FED D flat, F downward 121, FED B, F downward 123, FED G, F downward 127. Ｄm7 add D flat, starting note F, 2. FEC B, F downward 141, FEC G, F downward 145. Ｄm7 add D flat, starting note F, 3. FEAG, F downward 172. Ｄm7 add D flat, starting note F, 4. FBAG, F downward 622. Starting note F summary. Each has a variant. That's all for now. See you.